we start this Kaya Capacity retreat, I would like to say that something, appreciations and meditation instructions to all of you. Before sharing, I would like to say my loving kindness to all of you by reciting one of the verses from the Pradikta chanting. Mahakaruniko natro hitaya sava paninam purinta parami sabha pato samvode muttamam itina sachawajena soti dehotu sabata. Mahakaruniko, the blessed ones who possess the great compassions, natro, the leaders of the world, Hitaya Savapanina, for the welfare of all happiness, for the welfare of all beings, Purinda Parami Sabha, he had tried to fulfill all perfections. Pato Sambori Mutam, Purinda Sarmi Sabha, because of accomplished fulfillment of all perfections, he attained the enlightenment of Sammasambuddha. Itina Sachawajena. By saying these truths, Suti Dehotu Sabata, may you all be well and happy, and may you all attain the Nibbana. Because of the Mr. Charas and all the organizers who organized to success this meditation retreat, and the volunteers who do the service and helping the meditator to success this retreat, and also all participants of the meditator to practice the meditations. Therefore, I am very appreciative and glad to all of you. So, as not human beings, or as our Buddha disciples, really we should possess the Dhammachakus, the eye of the wisdom, or the eyes of the Dhamma. Because you see, all human beings, we possess the normal eyes from our mother wombs. When mother gave the rebirth, we possess the normal eye. If our eyesight is good, whatever we like, we can do, we can see, and also we can enjoy, and also our life is comfort, and also we are able to do free from the danger. We can possess secure life. So we are traveling in the samsara. Because of that, we also have to possess the eye of the wisdom, or the sight of the wisdom. If we possess the eye of the wisdom, so in the samsara, in this present life or in the future, we can live comfortably, and also in the samsara, our life, our existence will be secure and will be free from the dangers, and we can attain the Nibbana, free from all of the sufferings. So the eyes of the wisdom, or the sight of the wisdom, is what to possess. That is, the first one is Kama Sakata Samadhi, the right view, believes the karma and karma result, The second one is Chatusacca Samadhi, the right view, which realizations of the Four Noble Truths. If you have Kammasakata Samadhi, so because of you believe karma and karma result, you like to avoid unwholesome actions and you like to cultivate wholesome actions. Therefore, when you wander in the samsara, you may never reborn in the four woeful states. If you possess Chatusacca Samadhi, the right view of realizations of the Four Noble Truths, so because you realize Four Noble Truths, you can remove your defilements. Therefore, when you wander in the samsara also, you may not reborn in the four woeful state, and also you can free from all of the suffering ends. You can attain the supreme bliss of the Nibbana. To possess this, the eye of the wisdom, the sight of the wisdom, firstly, you must associate Sabburi Supa Nesaya. So you must associate it with the noble friendships. The second, you must Sattama Thawana. After having associated with the noble friends, you must listen to the righteous Dhamma. So you must get the instructions from this noble friend. The third one is Dhammanu Dhammapatipanna. So you must practice according to the Dhamma, the righteous Dhamma. Therefore, you are trying to learn the meditations. You practice the meditation is to possess the eye of the wisdoms. If you practice the meditations, firstly, you must develop the concentrations. Having developed the concentrations, later, you must discern the mind and matters, material and mentalities, nama and rupa. After that, they are cause and effects. That is to realize the true truths. That is dukkha sacca, the truth of the noble truth of the suffering, and the noble truth of the origin of suffering, samudaya sacca. Having realized nama rupa, material and mentalities, they are cause and effect, then you must contemplate these nama and rupa and their cause and effect, because they are rising and passing away, impermanent, because oppressed by the rising and passing away. This is that suffering, because these nama and rupas, their cause and effect are no soul, no cold, no durabilities. Therefore, this is the non-self, anatta. So, seeing that they are characteristics of this sabhava lakkhana and the samanya lakkhana, their characteristics of their nature and characteristics of the nature of rising and passing away, suffering and non-self, you must develop your insight, meditations and insight knowledge. Later, according to your parami and your practice, so you will realize, you will attain the Nibbana. This is there. So, Magga Sacca and the Niyoda Sacca, the noble truth of the path leading to the sensations and the noble truth of sensation of the suffering, Niyoda Sacca. Therefore, to practice this samatha and vipassana meditations according to our Pao theology, the teaching methods to develop the concentrations. Among these 40 meditation subjects, firstly, we introduce anapana meditations, mindfulness of breathing. Now, I would like to explain briefly how to practice anapana meditations for the beginners and who have already practiced this anapana meditation also as a repetitions. So, before you practice anapana meditations, you can choose suitable postures. Among the 4 body postures to develop the concentrations, the cross-leg position is suitable to develop the concentrations. That also as a beginner, so should not put one leg on another. Put the leg side by side is better, because as a beginner, if you sit cross-leg positions, full lotus or half lotus posture, because of press each other, you will get the numb and pain feeling quickly. Therefore, putting side by side is better. You will get the numb and pain feeling will be less. After that, keep your body, the straight position, should not bend your spikes and the neck. If you bend your spikes and the neck, you will get the back itch and the neck itch. Also, because of your ribs, press your lunge, you will not get enough breathing. If your breath is clear, it does not matter. If your breath is not clear, you can test your nose by using your thumbs and the finger to nostril, which side is more freely and easily and clear, which side is blocked and stuck, because the breath can be changed. Sometimes left side is more easier and more freely and more clear, right side blocked. Sometimes right side is easier and freely and clear, so left side blocked. Because of that, if you can notice these conditions, so more pay the attentions freely and clear side, you will find your breath and your concentrating mind and the breath will be harmonized, and you can develop your concentrations. So you can put your hand also on each other, or sometimes putting long time your hand on each other. You can put your hand on your knees also, like that. You close your eyes comfortably, and you should sit so relax and comfortably. So you should release all the tensions and then pay attention on the breath. That also, according to the two simile of the Thor and simile of the gatekeeper, at which place to concentrate. According to the simile of the Thor, the carpenter put his attentions at the wood and saw touching place, and he aware that this saw movement. In the same way, if the breath touch at the upper lip, try to know your breath at the touching point of the upper lip. If your breath touch at the nostril, try to know your breath at the touching point of the nostril. Carpenter doesn't follow the thought movement. In the same way, meditator also should not follow with in-breath and should not follow with the out-breath. After finding your breath, after knowing at which place to concentrate. Then at the touching point, try to know your in and out breath. Initially, if you like to label, if you like to recite, you can recite in, out, in, out. But when your mind comes, no need to label, no need to recite in, out, in, out. Just knowing in and out breath also, that is better. Otherwise, because of labeling and recitations, you will be tired and also the breath will be cross. For the beginners, because of our mind, the monkey mind nature, if it is the mind is wandering a lot, try to use the counting method. In out 1, in out 2, in out 3, in out 4, in out 5, in out 6, in out 7, in out 8. The methods of counting is should not count less than 5 and should not count more than 10. What is the reasons? If you count less than 5 also, you will not get good concentrations. If you count more than 10s, hundreds or thousands number also, at the beginning, initially, you can aware the numbers and the breath, but the counting numbers are bigger and bigger. You will more aware on the numbers and you cannot perfectly aware on the breath because of that reasons. So between 5 and 10, you can choose according to your desirable number. My teacher choose according to the Eightfold Noble Paths. But while you are counting, you must determine, while I am counting, whatever thoughts interrupt, I don't follow, I don't think. I shall try to finish my determination number. Like that way, 1 to 8, 1 to 8. If you count slowly and slowly, you can subside your distractions, but no need to count how many rounds of 1 to 8. You should count simply 1 to 8. That is enough. While you are sitting, sometimes also because of our body nature, slowly and slowly, if you are bodily pain or numb or hot or something, you feel the body sensations or inconvenient feelings. Normally, so most of the meditation method trying to aware or trying to contemplate these body sensations. But while you are developing the concentration time, should not pay attention on that body sensations, pain or numb or hot or cold, or as possible as pay attention on the breath only. But if you can't bear this pain feeling or numb feelings, if you like to change, we allow to change the body posture and to remove the pain feelings. But that also, when you like to change your body postures, should not change suddenly without mindfulness. Pay attention on the breath and mindfully, slowly and slowly change your body posture and remove the pain feeling and continue to concentrate on the breath. That also, because a little bit minor inconvenient feeling, you should not change again and again your body posture. Otherwise, you will not get good concentrations without changing. And if you contemplate on that body sensations, you may not develop your anap meditations without changing and bear the pain feeling and forcibly concentrate on the breath also. You may not well concentrate on the breath. Therefore, If you can't bear the pain feeling only, change your body posture, should not change again and again also. If you like to learn the Anapana meditations, you must learn 6 steps counting method without counting, just labeling or naming the in and out breath. The third one is without labeling, without recitations, just knowing in and out breath, knowing the long and short breath, knowing the whole breath method, and after that, knowing the subtle breath. So that also I will explain during the interview times. And another one is, if you practice meditations or Anapana breathing, you will encounter 6 difficulties also. That is bodily pain, so the distractions, the wandering mind. The second one, the third one is slow and torpor, and the fourth one is you can't bear the pain feel. You can't bear the sound of the disturbance, and seeing the many images, mental images, and also lost the breath. Most of the meditator encounter these difficulties. That also at the interview times, how to overcome, I will explain to you. Another one is, during the sitting meditation time, you should concentrate on the breath. Some meditator may ask, after the sitting meditation, while we do the walking meditation times, what object we should pay attention. Normally, according to our Pa'au theology, give the instructions because of 4 clear comprehensions. Now you are practicing your meditation subject is Anapana in and out breath. Because of that, as a Gochara Sampajana, clear comprehension of domain, you must pay attention on the breath while you are walking, when you do the walking meditation times. By the Anapana meditations, having developed the concentrations only, so we introduce the Vipassana meditations step by steps because of 1 month retreat. So according to your Viriya effort and your Parami and your wisdom, maturings of the 5 faculties, so you are able to develop your concentration and wisdom. But whatever may be, although you develop or cannot develop, if you can practice Anapana meditation also, that is the great benefits, because we are breathing this breath for our life all the times. If you know that this Anapana meditations in your daily life, whenever you are free, you meditate Anapana meditations, you can refresh and relax, recreations your mind, and it can support your health. Also in your daily life, sometimes your mind mentally perplexed because of the business of the family problems, social problem. If you concentrate on the breath and try to clear your mind, so because of your clear mind, you can do the right decisions also. If you meditate regularly, these anapana meditations, sometimes physically and mentally ill also. You meditate anapana meditations, although you are physically suffer, but may not suffer the mentally also. Another one, according to our lifespan, we must stay this life, in this very life. One day, everybody, we must encounter at the deathbed. Really, according to our Buddha teaching, Abhidhamma point of view, nearer of the death, everybody have seen one of the three signs, action of the objects or future destinations. If we are able to see good sign only, so we are able to rebound in the good existences. And if we see bad signs, it will support to rebound there. Four willful states, one of the four willful states. Therefore, if you meditate anapana meditations regularly, so near of the deathbed, you will not frightened, you will not excited, because this event is very important event, because to catch our life also. Most of the people, they encounter the very suffering disease, and because we have to depart our beloved property and the living beings, and also we have to choose the new existences to reborn the good existences, because of that. Throughout the life, this is the most important event. Therefore, if you practice anapana meditations regularly, and at that time also, if you practice anapana meditations, this mind is called the Mahakusala Citta, concentrating on the breath. Therefore, these thoughts, this mind, this consciousness will support to reborn the good existences, and this parami will support in the next life to get the enlightenment also. If you regularly practice only, you will get the reliable object. Because in Malaysia and Burma, some my devotees, the friends, they ask me when their family members very seriously ill, when they are admitted in the hospital time only, how to help this my friends, my family member, how to teach meditations at the time. So, how to practice, how to learn, because he was very seriously ill. So because of that, now you are healthy, you are good condition and good saturations. Therefore, I like to ask you, as possible as try to meditate regularly to get the reliable object at the deathbed. So our Buddha teaching is, Buddhist or non-Buddhist, whoever cultivate will get the good harvest, good yield, good result. So therefore, I like to urge everybody to practice, and then because you participate, this meditation come in because of your cultivations. May you obtain the eye or the sight of the wisdom, and may you be free from all of the suffering, and may you attain the supreme bliss of the Nibbana.